Hi everyone! Today we have a great video on ficus rubber plants. I will be comparing how they're growing in my garden outside in Southern California and how my daughter is growing one in Kentucky. The one you're seeing right now is the Altissima Ficus, and I saw this one at Lowe's or Home Depot, and even though it was $50, it is worth the price because this one grows like a little tree and it would make a great addition to any home. All right, so this one here is mine, and this is the ruby rubber plant. It started out as a tenikey, and it reverted to a ruby, which is the one that has a little bit more pink in it. But I love it anyhow. It is so beautiful. It is thriving. It is surviving outside in these temperatures that are so hot in Southern California. And all it needs is water really, and dappled light or shade. It loves bright light, but if you leave it in the sun, it will get very wilty and suffer. So the key is to have them in a shaded, protected area. Here you're seeing how it kind of bushed out, and I have two stems growing from the main stem. I went ahead and cut off the top because it was not thriving. The leaves were coming out very little, and it really was growing slow. Here we have the Ficus Burgundy rubber plant, and this is the more common plant that you see around that they call rubber plant all the time. And this is tougher. This is a plant that's Jessie, my grandpuppy, and she wants to say hi. But anyhow, this is a plant that, again, it's very tough, and even though this one got very damaged with the hail, it is doing good. Now this tenikey, Elastica ficus, is doing better than anyone, I think. And this one has not reverted at all. It has no ruby in it. It is just growing, and it has a lot of white in it. And as it gets older, the white gets stronger. Right now it's very yellowy, but it does have that white in the leaves and no pink. Now this one here, this one is my daughter's plant, and this one is the ruby with the whole word. Look at the color, how beautiful and just vibrant it is. The size of the leaves are incredible. And what I wanted to do is have my daughter come on here and kind of say a few words of how she takes care of her plant, so that if you live in this region, you can also get your plant to thrive like she is doing. So, hey Karina.
Hey, Mom.
So, do you want to go ahead and just explain what you do with this plant? What do you do with it?
So in Kentucky, what you want to be mindful of is the water and the temperature. We can get rain for days here, a lot of rain, and when that happens, you want to make sure to bring it inside. The climate can also be an issue. Depending on the season, it may get too low. The temperature may drop too low for the ficus to tolerate. It might get a little bit frost damaged, or just the growth will be stunted. Whenever the temperature drops below 50, 45, I bring it inside.
What is the kind of soil that you're growing it in?
I do a mix of garden soil with some perlite and some other things in there.
Okay. And how about the watering habits? How often do you water it? Even like if it doesn't rain in the summer, how often do you water your ficus? Because I know I have to water mine at least like every 2 days. And I do have some um, bark on top, some cocoa fiber.
Well, it's pretty humid here, so it doesn't dry out very frequently. I'd say maybe twice a week. If it is drier or hotter for some reason, then I would have to do it more often. But usually I'd say 2 times a week.
Okay.
You just want to guard that, it doesn't get too dry. But I find that the bigger issue is not giving it a chance to soak up all the water we get.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So, yeah, I guess the humidity does make a big difference in the habits of how you grow plants here because everything is so green and, it just thrives because of the humidity. The It's obvious that I guess you need less water than us in Southern California.
Yes, I've lost more plants to overwatering than underwatering.
And just on another note here, really quick, this is a bonus. How do your succulents do here in Kentucky?
They run. They run for their lives.
They die?
So I've lost so many to frost.
To frost.
To frost. They're delicate, they freeze. The other thing would be just too much water.
Too much water.
Too much water.
It's the same, yes. I mean, it makes sense because succulents are for dry climates. They're perfect for dry climates. I mean, if you have succulents, you have to keep them indoors when you're in your neck of the woods because outside it's very tough to try to grow succulents in this climate. All right, well, thanks a lot, daughter. That was great. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, leave them below. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to all the new subscribers. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.